Something has got to happen because we can no longer go down the path that we're going down. This country won't last another 6 months. This country won't last another 12 months if something doesn't happen. So it's time to flip the switch. It's time to get involved. It's time to move the line forward. And if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. So I don't care what flip the switch is. I don't care if that means that all of this nonsense is nonsense, or if some of it's true. All right. Good evening, warriors, world patriots, and my fellow Americans. My name is Mike. I'm the host of Liberty Warrior. Give me liberty or give me death. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Today is Friday night. It's January 7th, 2022. And we're ready to kick off the weekend. So I got some prayers, prayer that I'm going to do here shortly. But real quick, just a couple updates. I seen some questions in the chat. I'll try to answer it for you here real quick. So I did talk to Jeff B today, just so you guys know. He is still out and about, just doing his thing. So we had a conversation yesterday and today. So just letting you guys know, he's still around. I'm sure he's still on Telegram. I don't pay attention to Telegram at all. So I know he posts things every now and again. He's there. Say hi to him on Telegram. You can say hi here too. You never know. He may surprise us and call in. I know he listens, he pays attention, and he watches. So, with that being said, you guys, if you did not check out the 3 at 3 over on Podbean, Spotify, or Amazon Music today, you missed a good show. If you don't know what 3 at 3 is, 3 is myself, LW, Captain Finger, and Tammy Nation. And we do a show at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Podbean, Facebook, and Twitter, or not Facebook, Podbean. I got too much in my head. Podbean, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So if you didn't catch that today, I know a lot of downloads happened after we got off, but it was a lot of fun. We had a very interesting conversation, some really good topics. So just thought I would throw that out there if you guys want to check that out. Also, t-shirts should be here in about 30 minutes. I should have them. I was hoping to have them before the show. That didn't happen. So hopefully, if she shows up before the show is over, I'll show you guys the t-shirts. If not, you'll have to tune in tomorrow and check them out. I'll be wearing one tomorrow on the show, and I'll be able to show you guys what they look like in person. I think you're gonna be very pleased with them. So with that being said, what was the other announcement that I wanted to do? Oh, big one tomorrow. So how many of you in the chat like Alice in Wonderland, or Alice in Intel Land, egg on your face or egg face? I can't remember exactly what he changed that to. How many of you know who I'm talking about? Anybody? Anybody in the chat can get the guess right first? Alice in Intel Land, egg face. Anybody going once before I shout it out? Going twice? Red. Oh, Tracy Q, you cheated. Good job, Tracy. Good job. Yes, tomorrow Red Stacker will be. I like just calling him Red. It's a whole lot easier. Red is going to join us tomorrow evening here on the show, so that should be very interesting. Red and I kind of been going back and forth communications for several months, probably before my birthday even, and I know he had to have some he had to have some things taken care of before he came on the show. So I was very thankful that him and Denise finally got in contact with each other and finally got an opportunity to schedule. So I'm looking very excited. I'm very excited to have Red on. You know that he's just it's just Red. So you get what you get. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold any punches back. And I've enjoyed watching his show. I've jumped in his chat a few times, saying hello to him. So anyway, if you guys, if you like Red, don't miss tomorrow evening. He'll be on here. So we'll be back at 8 Eastern, 7 Central tomorrow evening right here, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right. Well, I got a couple of co-hosts supposed to be here tonight. I don't know what happened to either one of them, but we're going to have a great conversation tonight. I'm just waiting for them to show up here. I don't know. Maybe they're playing a trick on me. I don't know. Where you guys at? You know I can talk all night long. I'm all right with that. So, a lot of good things that we pointed out in the podcast today for the first week of 2022. Nothing that the administration has a hand in, but just things to kind of look forward to and pay attention to. Well, there's one. One finally showed up, so I'll wait for the other one here in a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and just do an opening prayer. Let me bring Captain Finger in first. How you doing this evening, Shane?
I'm on a little bit of a yellow. It's coming in and out, so give me just a minute. I'll turn my camera on, but I'm doing good. Thank you.
All right. Is it your service or your blood pressure? Are you in the
My
yellow?
service.
Okay. All right. As long as your blood pressure is not in the yellow, we don't want that.
No, it's in the red.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna just go ahead and do opening prayer while we wait for our second guest to show up, and we'll get the show started. Dear Heavenly Father, just come to you this wonderful evening, Lord, as all of us are here together to have a conversation, to maybe learn something. to contribute something, Lord. And I just pray that we all have just a wonderful evening tonight, and we're ready for the weekend, and we're all safe and warm and cozy in our homes. I know some places are pretty cold this evening, and places like mine are really wet and slushy snow. So I just pray that everybody out there on the roads are safe. Lord, I also pray for our brother Jay, who seems to be under a spiritual attack right now. Our brother Jay in Texas, Lord, I pray for him right now, Lord. I pray a hedge of protection around him. Um, I also pray that whatever is trying to attack him, that we bind that and cast that out right now in your son's name, Jesus. Lord, I also pray for Jesse. I believe it's Jesse. I hope I get the names right here. Jesse seems to be struggling right now, Lord. Possibly no heat in the house and not feeling well. And I just pray right now, Lord, whatever Jesse's need is, that it gets met in your son's name right now, whether it's a power bill that needs to be paid or um, a, uh, the heating in his house or her house that needs to be fixed. Whatever it is, I don't know where they're at. But I just pray that that heat comes back on in the house, or somebody is able to help them get it turned back on and get heat back in the house. That cannot be comfortable, Lord. I've been there and I've done that. I also pray that your healing hand touches them, Lord, and that you can revive them and bring them back to new, Lord. I pray this in your Son's precious name, Amen. All right, we're just gonna get started, Shane. I don't know what happened to the other one. They sent me a message and said, "Hey, I'm ready to go." We even sent me a picture. Maybe they maybe they jumped on the wrong show. I I didn't mean go ahead and get started up on yours. I meant come over here on mine. You
Yeah,
got to joke around. You got to joke around, have a little bit of fun. It's Friday night. Cheers.
absolutely. Looks like you're drinking heavy again tonight.
I'm this stuff is so potent. I'm telling you, man. I can only handle one glass tonight, or I'm gonna be in trouble. So the H2O is it's tasting good.
You know, Pelosi says hers is just water too, because vodka looks just like water.
I thought she was a Scotch drinker.
Hell, who knows? I think she'd probably drink anything she'd get her hands on.
Well, she probably would, and if she does, I mean, she tips back those scotches. She probably drinks it like water. There's no nipple needed for her, I'm sure. No nipple, no straw, just open mouth and tilt back.
Take the lid off and throw the lid away.
It's kind of like the old cartoons, the old cartoons of the rooster. What was the big rooster's name?
Longhorn Leghorn.
There you go. And he'd always tip back and just guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. That's probably how she drinks,
Yeah.
just like the cartoons. Well, way to go, train wreck. That's all I can say. Way to go, train wreck. Way to start off on a a collision course off the rails already. We haven't even got started yet. So
It's all good. It's Friday.
it is Friday. We're having a good time. I'm having a good time. I got a friend, an old time friend, very old time friend, 20 years showing up. They're bringing the t-shirts, so I'm pretty excited to get to see them. I haven't seen them in a very long time. Actually, she's Noah's godmother, so that's pretty cool. We've been friends for oh heck, 20 plus years probably at least. So she's
I can't believe anybody could be your friend that long.
I know. I don't have very many of them, believe me. She is definitely one of my oldest friends. My other friend that's probably been Mandy and Lisa both. Yeah, they stay away from me too. They invited me. Lisa invited me down to a game night at her and her husband's house that I still have to check out and say yes. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go. I need to get out of this house and go do something, have fun. So I thought maybe I'd have a bonfire tonight, but it's like 42 degrees outside, and the roads are so slushy. There's the snow sliding off the roof. It's not a bonfire night, so it's probably going to be like a hang out in the house movie night or go downtown and have some dinner night. I think that's what that's going to be.
Well, that sounds fun. Go down and have a
Well,
nice meal.
yeah. Well, last night, I watched Ladies' Night last night, and if you guys didn't watch Ladies' Night last night, you missed a great show. But what happened was Alan, and just so you know, Alan, if you're listening right now or watching, I blame you for this. He put up a background with a bunch of tacos. It looked like a bunch of tacos, so it made me so hungry. I bought a New York the other day. It must have been, I don't know, it's probably 6 or 7 pound New York. Uh, it's all one piece, and you cut it yourself. So New York strips. So I cut a really nice one. I like it about 3/4 of an inch or so. I cut that off and I put it on the grill while I was watching Ladies' Night. I came back in and the tacos were on the screen, and I'm like, ah, man, I blazed through that one and I thought, still hungry. This tastes good. So I went and cooked a second.
That's
I didn't have anything else. There was nothing else. I didn't have potatoes. I didn't have salad. Just me. Noah wasn't here last night. He stayed over at his friend's house again. So it was me all by myself. Hey, Skip, how's it going? It was me all by myself. So I indulged a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Trust me. Ain't nothing wrong. You know, most of the time when I have like when I cook steak here, I usually don't make me a side because the steaks I cook are 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and they're usually way more than the man should eat by himself. But so I normally don't have sides, and if I do, I'll do steamed veggies or something because I don't want a potato on top of that because then I'm a slug on the couch. I look like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
So,
I loved a good baked potato with my steak or some asparagus and salad. Um, but when you are when you're on a mandate, which I was by myself, um, it was all just me, and I could have whatever I wanted. I didn't have to worry about anybody else but myself. So, a mandate is really not that bad. You know, now mandates that could get a little slippery, and probably things that we don't want come with mandates. But a mandate, it's all good. You go ahead and keep talking because I'm going to mute myself, and then I'm calling the train wreck to find out where he crashed. I'll be right back.
I don't even know what to say after that, Mike. I mean, a mandate, I would at least hope you'd have a lady friend with you, but I mean, a single mandate sounds kind of lonely to me, but hey, whatever works. Jenny C., I feel for you, girl. I'm just going to read a few in the chat. Not that I can read that damn fast, but I'll try. Is he out in Chattanooga?
Well, he pulled up to the train station and the wheels fell off of it. So he says I'm clicking in right now. I'm coming. So all right, choo choo. Here we go.
I think I can. I think I can.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. That's the thing. Once we get talking about food on this channel, it's a whole nother show
from there.
Yeah, it's a whole nother show. We could. Here comes the train wreck.
Sorry, buddy. You know me. I always have an issue. Always have an issue somewhere.
You definitely you picked the right name for your show, Trainwreck Travis, because I don't think you've ever had a show where things go well right off the get go. It's always something.
I'm going to have to elaborate on that. Is the bad thing is it's all self-inflicted.
Oh my goodness. Most people don't know that I even have a channel still because YouTube still won't let me back on the other one and I still don't have a strike. What is the problem there?
I don't know. And then your PayPal took a hit too. So
PayPal took a hit too.
Yeah, Deanna wanted me to call her today and ask if I ran into that issue, which I haven't. They just simply deleted me. They didn't do anything but say, "Hey, we don't like the merchandise you have in your store, so you no longer can use PayPal." So anybody who tries to order badges or T-shirts from the store, PayPal doesn't work. You got to go through Square, which Square takes any major credit card or debit card. So it's really uh, fairly simple. But these guys like jacking with us left and right, and it is what
and
it
that's
is.
okay. That's okay. Hell, we got bigger fish to fry. We could deal with them. Hey, Larry, thank y'all for the
Absolutely.
kind words in chat. But they took my channel down, or they didn't take it down. I actually disputed it and won. They put the video back up of my grandson talking about shooting his bow and arrow, and now they won't let me come back on that channel. I don't understand what their problem is. I emailed them. I've tried everything. I bet I've sent 400 emails.
Yeah, they so when they strike me, Shane always wants me to try to fight it. I have fought it once or twice and won, but it's such a pain. I just move on. I don't waste the time and energy on trying to fight any strikes or any of the stuff that they throw at me. I just the only thing I deal with now is copyright, because I have all the copyrights to the music. So any
Right.
copyright that pops up, I just send it in. The two of the songs I usually get an answer back within 5 minutes. The other one, it's taken months to get an answer back, but I'm still able to use the music. They haven't shut me down for that. So
Right. Well,
yeah.
I'm going to fight them every time. I'm going to fight them every single time. I'm fixing to have hopefully a little more time to put towards this, and I'm going to fight them. I'm going to fight them to the bitter end. I promise you, I am.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good advice in the chat if you're reading it there, Travis. I do have Zeal in my bank account, but I don't know how I would attach that into the store so people can use that. But thank you, Patriot Poodle. I'll try to check that out and see if I can make that work. Now there is also a Google Pay. Now that we go through GoDaddy, there's a Google Pay, so you can use a Google Pay, which is like PayPal. And I think we started that process, and I haven't finished it yet, but definitely something to look into. So, Travis, welcome to the show, brother. It's been a while since we've had you on here. We thought we would just have a mandate tonight.
That's all right. I'm cool with that. I think it's awesome. I'm gonna have to cover my head up. My bald head is cold. It's cold up here, folks.
Cold in West Virginia? Come on, Idaho. I know it's 40 today, but
I'm in
you're in
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're.
Gotcha.
I'm dropping my daughter off at the airport in the morning at 6, and she's flying home. Got her checked into a rehab. She's really excited. Everything's looking really good for her. I'm very, very proud of her.
Good. I'm proud of her too. You know, if she's listening right now, stay the course. That's all I can tell you. Stay the course. You'll be better for it, and seek the Lord, because He can be your comfort in those moments when you think you're all alone, and that is a fact.
We have spent this is week 3 together. Not even an argument. We normally wouldn't, but I mean, she's had some tough. The first week was rough for her, but you got to be patient. You got to listen, and you have to care. And the whole family has come together. Me and her mother actually are on speaking terms again because of this.
Good.
And I think it's healthy for her because she sees that everybody wants to try. And it's making a difference, and I set out to try to make a difference. And I think we're in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. So Travis, for maybe a lot of the new listeners out there tonight that's never had the opportunity to meet you, they don't know that you have your own channel. Why don't you just give us a little description of yourself and about your channel and what you're trying to accomplish over there on your channel?
Well, I'm just some dumb guy that started going into these chat rooms and talking to people, and Wilbur brought me out of some rabbit holes. You inspired me to get on to start a channel and want to make a difference, because I've always said I wanted to help the children from the beginning, but I don't think it's just the children that we have to help. There are people that are struggling right now, that in all aspects of our life, and I truly want to make that difference. I don't want people to donate to my channel. I want people to donate to the causes that I have on my website, because there's no reason for me to be involved with that. The Miss Blue Moon is one of my head moderators, or she's kind of the boss of the chat over there. She's going through a rough time, and I want people to come help her. She doesn't need a lot, and maybe she does. She doesn't have a job. She lost her job because of the illness. She got, she has nothing, and she's away from her family a little bit. She does have some children that are fairly close, but I don't know. My heart breaks for this woman, and I want to help her. We actually have a picture up on the website that's at auction. You've seen it. We had it up for auction before, but the high bidder, I couldn't get a hold of him because we got kicked off the other channel. So I put it back up. And if anybody knows who Daredevil is, he actually won that. I would take it down for him because he bid $350 on it. And every dime of that is going to go to a cause that I've picked out myself.
Nice. So, Travis, what's the name of your channel for those who have never heard of you before?
It's the Search for Truth 1.
The Search for Truth 1. Tracy Q just dropped it in the chat. So, Travis, tell us about Christmas. Tell us what you did for Christmas. What did your channel do as a group to make a difference around Christmas time?
I did nothing. My chat did everything. We adopted a family for Christmas, and we got beat up over that too. And I'm okay with that. Any publicity, even if it's negative, I'm cool with, because we did the right thing. And I've actually talked to the lady. There's a lady that is one of Deanna's friends, Sarah. We adopted them for Christmas, and we raised about, I think she got $700. And it was a great feeling. She's got 5 children, and she has some special needs children. One of the stories that broke my heart about that whole deal is they put her special needs child outside in the cold from the school because she wouldn't wear the diaper. That went all over me. But anyway, we did some good there. We tried to help in all the ways we can. When I say we help locally,
I know Sarah personally, right?
Yes, I do.
I know Sarah personally. I talk to her quite often, and yeah, she's a single mom. She's fighting hard for her kids, fighting real hard.
Absolutely.
And she is in the middle of it, and I could tell you that gift that you guys gave her by adopting her family for Christmas, it did make a difference. It made a huge difference.
It wasn't me. It was my chat. We have such awesome people. Actually, we raised a bit of money for David and for Miss Blue Moon too. Miss Blue Moon, I don't know if anybody knows her story or not. She actually came up on panel last night, and we had a really good discussion.
Yep. Hey, by the way, Miss Blue Moon, if you're listening right now, hello. I thought that was really neat. I actually jumped over on your channel last night to thank you for the kind gift that you sent me. So Travis learned from who was it that you learned from to how to work the glass?
Larry Price.
Larry Price.
Yeah.
So Travis went to Larry Price, and Larry taught him how to work some glass, and so they made some marbles and some other really neat glass jewelry. And Travis sent my son Noah a couple of bags of handmade marbles, and I thought that was truly amazing. And then we have what we call our prayer hands that are necklaces that Travis also sent me. And so before I give those out, I've got to pray over them and anoint them. And just a second, Shane. And the goal for the prayer hands is we want to hand those out for free to people in need, people who just maybe need a uplift. And so the goal is when they're done with them, for them to pass them on to somebody else that they know that might need a prayer or a hand up or just something to hold close to them that says, God's there with you and you're not alone. So thank you for that, Travis, so much. Shane, you had a comment.
No, I had a question.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Shane.
Travis, you remember his name was Jim. I think it was Jim Smith over at Turpin. He used to blow glass all the time. He was the only one left in this part of the world out here in the Panhandle.
No, I didn't.
He used
I didn't know.
signs everywhere. He taught me back when I was 16 or 17, right there to blow glass. And I tell you what, it was a lot of fun. You just want to make sure you're blowing on the right end.
I tell you what, I wished I'd brought my marble. I made a marble that's about this big around, and I took all kinds of multicolors and put them together, and Larry showed me how to twist those colors and stuff. It's a really cool process. Blowing glass, I don't know yet. I've got a friend that can teach me, and working on that. He's another West Virginia guy. I'm probably going to wind back up in West Virginia here really soon.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really intriguing, and it sounds boring as hell. And you watch it once, you're like, that's not bad. That's pretty cool. But once you start doing it, it is a blast. And I made my mom a vase, and for lack of better words, it turned out like shit. But she loved it because she knew I did it, and it looked kind of like a vase mixed with a Coca-Cola bottle. Went bad. So I mean, it was pretty cool.
I want to share these with you because I see my sister Deanna is in chat. She goes, you didn't do a package opening, and I said, nah, I didn't. I couldn't wait that long. I had to open them up and check them out. And a lot of people send me and Noah gifts, and thank you so much for the kindness. We've gotten Christmas cards. We've gotten Christmas candies and all kinds of really unique and fun things that people have sent me. And it's truly amazing. Thank you so much for all the kindness. So let me show this to you, and I want to explain it to you. So this is a praying hand. Now, let me.
Those are made by King's Blings in Sistersville, West Virginia. They are always free. If you email me and you need one of those, it's free. I ship it for free because the agreement I made with him is I would never take one dime for any of that. Go ahead and blow your screen up there because you're not doing it justice. Those things are beautiful. They are so beautiful.
All right, hold on. It's hard to see with the camera.
Your background's trying to cover it.
Yeah, no. So anyway, it's truly hard to see, but what that is it's a pendant. Okay, this is a pendant, and it has praying hands on it. Okay, it comes.
Mike, lay it on your desk. Take a picture of it with your camera. Put it up on a screen.
All right, I can do that. It comes in a neat little thing like that, and it has the necklace that goes with it.
And it has a card. I didn't put my card in there because I didn't get any made. I'm slow.
And it comes with the card
and a prayer.
So, those were sent to me from Travis. Thank you so much. And those will go to people that I just see on the street. I just happen to be around. They look like they just need some love. And so we're going to hand every one of these out. And the goal is when they're done with it, find somebody and just pass it on to them too. So it's,
and we're going to,
it's a gift. It's a gift.
Yes. And we're going to work towards trying to update the website because if somebody wants to go on there and where they came from or where they went, we'll call the whole movement's going to be the prayers across the world, around the world. Because I would love to see how far these things go and what these things do, because I think it's an amazing idea. And Mike and I, when I got these, I actually called Mike and I was like, holy moly, what are we going to do here? And he started throwing me ideas and I started getting ideas from all over the place. And I think it's an inspirational thing. I handed mine away immediately, not because my prayer had been answered, because I found somebody that I thought was that needed it worse than I did. So I wanted to pass it forward, and it keeps coming back. It keeps coming back, and it keeps coming back. Our generosity is what we have left. Our families, where's our grandma? That's what we talked about last night for a little bit. Our families have been destroyed by the system itself, and we have to build our communities back, in my opinion.
So I got it. I can share it on screen now.
Awesome.
This'll look a lot better than me trying to hold it up to the camera with the camera trying to zoom in on it and everything. So that's the praying hands. That's one of many.
Nice. Yes. Larry's actually made us 50 more.
Really?
And I want to
wow.
I'm going to number each one of them.
Travis, what are those made out of?
Dichloric glass.
Okay.
We'll do a show on it someday, Shane, and I can show you guys. You can do it in the microwave in about 5 minutes. You just have to have the praying hands is actually a sticker that you put over the top of the clear, and once it's embedded in the glass, it never can go away. It's quite crazy.
Like I said, to get one of these, you have to do nothing. You have to pay nothing.
No.
I'm just going to be spirit led, and if I see somebody downtown or wherever I happen to be that just seems like they just need a gift, I'll just walk over to them and hand them to them and say God bless you, and walk away. That's truly all I'm going to do, and then hopefully they'll read the card, and when they're done with it, they'll hand it off to somebody else.
That's our hopes. I actually was going to try to print up little cards with instructions on them, but I just don't ever have time anymore.
Welcome to the YouTube world.
Right. And I'm losing my daughter. She's going away. She was really getting involved and doing a great job. I'm so very proud of her. But she's still going to get involved. She wants to do a ladies' night herself, just like y'all do. And
nice.
She's a little more crude than I am. But I raised her. She is my product. I love my baby.
I can't wait to go see that train wreck.
You did say she's a mini me, so I'm sure she'll train wreck it just like you do. Like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. You're good at it. I'm sure you'll show her how to do it.
I sent you a picture of her eating a steak in a steakhouse today. Did you get that?
Absolutely. Well, yeah. I'm glad you were able to share that with all the viewers tonight, Travis. And anybody who wants to check his channel out over there at the Search for Truth 1, please do so. He definitely has a good show over there, and it's all adult content, and they have a good time.
Yeah, and I've actually got some bigger news that I want to drop if you don't mind.
Oh boy,
I haven't asked on day 16 yet. She drops me a lot of information. She's actually gonna come on tonight, and we're gonna pick apart the Supreme Court Justice final, the closing arguments today. And I tried to listen to that stuff, and man, I'm telling you, all I seen was a bunch of circle talking, and nobody's hitting the issues. So she's gonna come in because she's such a kind person, and she's very smart. She has a law degree, and I don't know how many other master degrees. I don't know. She is such an awesome person. She's so kind.
Travis.
Yes, sir.
You need to ask her how much of that's legal and how much it's lawful, because if you go look, I listened to the whole thing, and lawfully, there ain't a bit of it in there. They're talking about it's lawful. The Supreme Court shouldn't even hear it. They should throw it out. There should be no mandate. It should go on because it was. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep in it I don't want to be like your channel in the Never Never Land. But anyway.
Well,
yeah.
You can come over
ask the questions.
Share the information on mine, because I think you think a lot like I do. They're not talking about what's legal and what's not legal. They're talking about theories of bullshit. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Of things that doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay. At what point does it become our choice, personal choice? They're blaming unvacation people for making vacation people sick. What? I thought we were the ones that were supposed to already been dead.
I don't know why they're complaining. I mean, here's the thing. If we're the ones they're so worried about, why don't they just let us die?
That's my thoughts.
Well, you would think they would go, no, hurry up, don't get it, just go on about your life and hurry up and die, because then we're done with you. See, they're not. There's a reason for that.
I got you.
But here's like you said, the Supreme Court.
I actually had the original virus, and now my cousin, who he was a trauma nurse for 19 years, has the whatever the latest variant is,
Decepticon.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Doesn't that sound scary? Doesn't that sound scary?
Nah, not really. I'm not scared of any of it. But anyway, he says that now that we've had this, none of the rest of it can even bother you. What happened to herd immunity?
Well, Indonesia has herd immunity, 85%.
Right.
85% of the population of Indonesia now has herd immunity. Now, given that consists of people getting vacationed and people just getting sick, and I can tell you, people getting sick has got a stronger immune than the other one, but they're running at about 85% right now. Go ahead, Shane.
Isn't that because Indonesia only has 30% of the TVs we have?
Probably good point, Shane, but probably less than that. And honestly, they've only had 42% of the total population get vacationed. So their number is way down. I think they have about 240 million people in the population. So they're close to our population. They're short about 90 million. But 90 million short, 42% have been vacationed, and 85% of them have herd immunity. So they just ran that study out of the University of Indonesia this last week.
Question in the chat. Patriot Missile. No, Supreme Court didn't make a judgment. They heard a bunch of back and forth bantering. It may be the end of the month before they hear anything or before they decide, because I'm sure they're going to hear more. I was hoping they don't re-adjourn till Monday. They shut it down till Monday. So I'm sure they're going to hear a bunch more back and forth, and then they got to deliberate for, 6-8 months. So hell, it may be a year before we get an answer out of them. But they're saying probably by the end of the month. As long as there's a stay on it and he can't do it, I don't care if it takes them 20 years to figure it out, because that means they can't force it.
Well, and I don't know how a mandate is only a suggestion. It's not a law. And
bingo.
We have to recognize that for what it is. I've been all over PA. I had some people look at me a little strange here in Capital City, but I'm not bending my rules at all. I'm not gonna. If they ask me to put that thing on my face, I'm gonna turn around and say, no, you don't deserve my business. I've only put one on one time, and that was to go in and pay my water bill when I was living in West Virginia.
Okay, let me ask you this. Why don't you say, can I have the spelling of your first and last name?
I don't have the patience for that.
No, here's why. And they're going to say, why do you want that? Because I'm fixing to sue you for practicing medicine without a license. Oh. And I said, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to go next door and I'm going to get your name, and I'm still going to sue you for practicing medicine without a license. They're going to say, what was you looking for? We'll help you get it. They'll back up.
Yeah. Well, you did hear you're fine, Mike. You did hear about the teacher that was administering the vacation at school to a 17-year-old boy without parental consent or a doctor present. This woman has no business She's practicing medicine without a degree. She's jeopardizing that child's life because we don't know what's in that.
Well, not only that, what if she give him a big old shot of air and the poor little fella passes away because of it? So here's the deal. Why did she take it to school, and why was she doing it? That is intentional. That is, if something happens to that young man, that's premeditated.
Where are the guidelines on this? Because everything I've read, and I do know some medical experts that I talk to that say that if you do not aspirate the injection, that it will go through the blood system. And that is a big no-no with this, because it is supposed to stay in a certain particular part.
Yes, D-Dog, you are 100% correct.
Class action lawsuits is exactly right. Now, something else that bothers me about this is in 1986, Ronald Reagan's one that started this deal. I know this will make conservatives upset, but it relinquished the pharmaceutical companies from harming people as long as their numbers were correct. Their numbers haven't been correct from day one. Where are all the ambulance chasers, and why we're not seeing millions and millions of lawsuits?
Coming soon.
Okay. I can't wait.
I got a surprise for everybody.
Let me step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
You're gonna have to wait a few minutes. So,
well, that's good, because you need to clean up your camera. That is about as blurry as it gets.
Mine looks fine. Let me reboot it real quick.
Just put your hand in front of your camera and then slowly pull it away. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes it'll refocus. Helps a little bit.
That happened? No,
not enough.
I'll just reboot. I'll reboot it real quick.
All right. Wow, this whole thing turned not only into a train wreck, but I think we got a plane wreck right beside it. That's a little better.
Got better? That's as good as it's going to get, I guess. Heck, I don't know. Anyway,
you don't look as good as me. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm pretty excited to show everybody this. So, like I said, I got a cool surprise. I just got to wait for her to bring it in. So,
I'm not even sure where we're headed with this, but I can't wait.
Oh, there you are. Now you're clear. You finally cleared up.
All right. Blame it on Travis. That sounds excellent, Sissy K. We blame everything on Travis.
We have to. Yeah, he brought it with him.
I'm that guy. What can I do?
Well, you know, a lot of topics out there, a lot of things that we've been covering in the headline hits. If you've been keeping up with me, I've been putting a lot of stuff out. I do focus on old Puddin' Pop there quite a bit, because I like to call it the fell feather. I'm gonna actually get one and show you guys the fell feather, and every time he has a fail, then he can put that feather in his cap. And I said by the end of his term, he's gonna look like a big ass turkey, because he's gonna have so many feathers. It's gonna be ridiculous.
He's gonna look like a damn peacock.
Yeah, peacock, whatever you want. Yeah, but a peacock, I don't know. I wouldn't want to hurt either one of their feelings, I guess, calling a turkey or a peacock a bite. Well, what were you guys talking about when I stepped away? I come back and you're all quiet.
We're waiting on this great big surprise you're going to surprise us with.
Oh, well, it's going to take a couple of minutes.
Oh, do you got a model? You got a model that's going to show it?
I'll show. I might throw one on real quick. I don't know, but she could have slipped and fell in the slush. I might have to go dig her out. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. We seen what happened last time you dropped in the snow. You threw your back out.
I did.
The chat was asking what was in the big brown bag of Fireball. I won't lie. I catch a lot of heat for drinking. You know what? I'm okay with that.
Just do it in moderation, Trev, and you'll be all right.
I got to be up at 5 in the morning.
He's on a mission. He's in a hurry.
Well,
now,
I don't know.
Because I have to function tomorrow in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Did you turn the porch light on, Mike?
I didn't think about it. She's probably out there in the dark.
Laying on your front porch with a broken leg. I don't know what's taking her, Mom. Get your ass in here.
My light is automatic, so I'm gonna step out for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, he's coming back with a surprise on. I can't wait. Oh,
that poor guy.
So what else you guys got going on? I know you guys have been busy over there. I've been busy. I struggle to even get to watch y'all show anymore because my phone rings all the time, and I don't mind. But there, there's a lot of times I'd like to come on and see what you guys are throwing out there. I like to pick up on some stuff that you guys are talking about and continue it after your show. I depend on you guys to help push my show because the content. You guys usually put out something that goes along with the lines of what we're going on.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Trust me. There's a lot of them out there that watch us so they have something to talk about. It's like, which is good. I mean, the more other people talk about it, just the more people drive to us, and we've seen that.
That's right.
They're doing our shit, but then I said, "Oh well, don't get upset because look at our numbers are going up every time someone brings us up." I'm going, hell, leave them alone. I love it.
Yeah, I don't think my face is any more red than normal. I think it's just the lighting. I'm in a different lighting.
And it could make your face look pink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah. And even the new channel is growing by crazy. It's growing crazy. And we're not always gonna have content that people want to talk to. Or talk about. But that's okay. And we're gonna have pissing matches, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. Sorry, go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, I'm gonna in the chat, Devil Dog. It's good seeing Trainwreck Travis and Shane in tights. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to go back to your poll, Devil Dog. Put hands on your damn poll and leave me alone. Don't make $1. I got you $1. It's in the mail.
It's in the mail. That's right.
I'm gonna have to hurry up and go see Mike again so I can slap the shit out of him. He's one.
Here, I want to show you my. Oh, he got the. Oh my God, they got the shirt to you.
Mike, did they come out like they're supposed to?
They're badass.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
How do you like that?
That is nice.
Well,
they're way better than the first ones they made, Shane. These are on point right here. These are on point. They're good to go. So for everybody who ordered one of these, you will get your order first, and I will get them in the mail Monday or Tuesday of next week. Okay, because today's Friday. Obviously, the post office is closed. Tomorrow, they may or may not be open. So I'll bust my ass. I'll get them out in the mail by Tuesday, hopefully. So everybody who ordered one, you guys are first in line. Now, Shane did think ahead, and Shane did order extras. Okay. So if you haven't ordered one yet and you want to place an order, what do we have, Shane? At least probably a good 30 of them that are extra. Probably at least a good 30.
Yeah, about 30. Okay. Now, the thing is, they're all in men's because they had no V-neck available until the middle of this month or the first of next. So, but I mean, 90% of the time, women wear men's T-shirts anyway. So
correct. Now when the V-necks,
we'll get you a V-neck.
When the V-necks come in, then we will get make those available for more orders. The ones who already ordered V-necks, Those will be coming, but they're behind. The V-necks are behind because we're only buying American-made T-shirts. Okay, we could go, or did they change the mind on that?
No, it's only American made. But what I was going to say is the V-necks are already ordered. There will be about 40 extra of those when they come in. Okay. So we have extras of those coming in too.
Okay. These are, just so you guys know, these are 100% cotton and they're made in the USA. We wanted to make sure that they were definitely made in the USA. I mean, if we're trying to make a difference and that's so blurry you can't even read it, but I promise you it's made in the USA. I mean, if we're patriots and we're trying to make a difference, then we're only going to have American-made products in our store, and we're trying to be more conscious on spending our money and only buy American-made stuff too, as much as possible. So
that's the same thing we're running into on our side too. David has made us some amazing sweatshirts, but I don't want to buy anything that's not American. And we're going to get some of them made up eventually. But the thing we're running into is our sweatshirts. The hoodies are going to be like $60, and I hate to hit people like that. So we're working on some new ideas. I actually did reach out to Shane about the sublimation printer and stuff. And I thought my daughter was going to be with me longer because she's really good at that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, she's going to go fix her world. So
Phyllis B put a comment in there. 100% cotton, buy one size up. Phyllis, you are correct. I usually wear a 1X, and in this one right here, I probably could have done a 2X. So that is true. If you were ordering, I mean, this 1X fits fine, folks. But I would strongly suggest, after having this on, I got a T-shirt on underneath of it, but I would suggest probably upping at one size. Probably it would probably be a better deal for you. So anyway, you can find these at libertywarriornation.com. We have the store link there. Go ahead, Shane.
Cotton will shrink 1 inch in width and 1.5 inches in length. So yes, you need to order a size up if you want it comfy. Now, if you want it form fitting, order a size smaller. On the V-necks,
not in this dad bod, I won't.
Right. I wasn't talking about the men.
Come on, Mike.
On the women's V-neck, because I seen a question in there, what sizes would be available? They will go from small to extra large, and if you want anything bigger than that, then you have to send an email in and request it, because obviously there's more material, so the price goes up.
Those are nice. I really like that.
So this is the gold standard. It says Liberty Warrior Nation, United States, and then it has a 50 down in the corner for all 50 states. This is our gold standard. War Machine redid the original logo, so we have another original, but this is the gold standard original right here. Shane, I got a question for you because I've been meaning to ask you. I know that we had a lady that was making our coffee cups for us too. Where are we at on being able to put some pictures into the store so people can see what the coffee cups look like?
I got pictures of them the other day. Love them.
What I would recommend is go ahead and put the picture we've got. We can change out the picture Monday or Tuesday when she gets them over to me. But the picture we got, go ahead and put them in the store. That will show you. And if it's pretty much, I can pretty much do any state available right now. Now, it takes a little bit of time to get them done and get them to me, but it ain't bad. I've got 50 extra mugs ready to go right now, so I can do one of every state right now, but that might upset somebody, so I'm just going to do it as the orders come in. And they can be done, let's say you order Monday. They'll be done by the weekend, be shipped out by Tuesday of the next, the following week. So you're going to have it just in no time.
Okay. I'm trying to
Awesome.
find the picture of the coffee mug so I could show everybody, because the coffee mugs are truly amazing. They're awesome.
Yes, they're large mugs. They're 12 ounce.
Yeah, that worked, Trev.
Yeah, I could send it to you too, just whatever.
Tony says, okay, enough advertising, guys. All right, cool. I was excited. I've been waiting for these t-shirts since before the 4th of July, so I'm pretty stinking excited about it. Sorry if I'm overexcited, but I've been through so much hell trying to get a stinking t-shirt made. I'm a little excited about it. So I guess enough said. So we'll roll on here for the next few minutes. Any topic, anything that you guys want to bring up real quick, we can go over it. Anything that has been weighing on you, Travis?
No, not really. We had a great show the other night. I appreciate you coming on and helping Miss Blue Moon out. And we raised her some money and got her going good. Shane and I was actually talking about the Supreme Court stuff today and what my channel is going to cover tonight. I've invited Joy to come up on day 16 to come up, and she's gonna pick this thing apart. And trust me, she buried me in information today, and I don't even know how this woman goes through this stuff, but it's pretty evident that she's a lot smarter than I am, because she can listen to that stuff and get it. And all I got was bent out of shape, because they weren't picking on the things that need to be talked about, in my opinion. They left so much on the table. It was just like a shit show. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that either, guys. I'm used to being on my channel. I want to say, Tracy, thank you. I want to say, tell Tracy, thank you for dropping my link in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. She's done it several times.
Yeah.
But
okay, so I have a question that I definitely want to ask you as soon as you're done there, Travis.
Okay, you can ask anytime.
Okay, my question, but first, I got something for. I got something, and it's a funny, and so it's the last thing that I'll say about the t-shirts, all right? Because I know a lot of people watch this. I know it helps them with their material, okay? But at least they spelled Liberty Warrior Nation right.
It wasn't spelled Libert.
At least it's not Libert. They're selling Libert t-shirts. I'm selling Liberty Warrior t-shirts. So
I know. That's our fault. It was funny.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Saves copyright that, but
yeah, we should copyright Libert. We should.
If you can't make fun of yourself, then you're too serious, is my opinion.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I'm okay with it, man. It don't bother me.
That's right. I'll beat myself up every day. I'm cool with it. I'm very
well,
cool
I thought it was very funny. And when I seen it first pop up and I watched the video, I started laughing my ass off, to be honest with you. It was pretty funny. And so Libert pudding. Now that's funny. All right. So off the t-shirts, I'm done. That's it. This is the question that I have for you, Travis, because I saw D-Dog in the chat there for a little while. What is the biggest thing that D-Dog asks each and every one of us on this show, especially when he first comes on? But what is the big thing that he pushes all the time that we should do?
Know your sheriff, period.
And why is that, Travis?
They're the highest elected official in the country.
Yes. What else are they capable of doing?
They're capable of arresting your governor.
Yes, and any feds that come across state lines, right?
You're exactly right.
So not only am I excited about the t-shirts, and I'm very thankful for that, and thank you, Sherry, for picking that up for us. But that is something else that I want people to know before we leave again tonight is knowing your sheriff is very important. And I saw in the chat that Kim said that they have a sheriff running in their county, and she asked him the question, where is your stance? Is it a liberal or is it conservative? And he wouldn't answer the question. And to me, that's not good. If he can't stand up and say I'm a conservative, or if he can't stand up and say I'm a liberal and be proud of it, then that may be something that you want to look at and maybe find somebody else.
I look for something a little bit different. I look for them to say, I will protect the Constitution. I don't care whether they're left or right. I want to know whether they're going to protect the Constitution.
Correct.
That's exactly right, D-Dog. Yep.
I actually have good.
I would really like to talk to D-Dog about. D-Dog is educating us on the CPS, and CPS is one of the most corrupt things in the world. And my daughter's actually has some issues with them, and I'm not sure which way to go first. I did email the affidavit mamas, and they're going to help me get involved because her rights are as important as anybody's. And my daughter may have been down some rough roads, but one thing she's never done is put her children in harm's way. And I think it's time to take those people down.
I believe so.
They get $80,000 to $144,000 per child per year to interrupt somebody else's life. Well, in our instance, our family has those babies, no matter what. My daughter's not going to fault from it. My other daughter's not going to fault from it. My ex-wife's not going to fault from it. It's all about control. And we've got to stop letting these people overstep our constitutional rights.
Correct. I dropped the link. I'll take 2 callers. I'm hoping D-Dog will be one of them. If you want to hop up here real quick, D-Dog. Awesome. I'm probably going to cut it. I'm probably going to cut it a little short tonight. Like I said, my friend's here, and I want to go eat dinner with her because I haven't ate yet. I know she's been waiting on me. So we got Free Rebel here. Yeah. How's it going, Free Rebel? How are you this evening? Are you there, sir?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, awesome. You turn my phone up just a little bit. Hey, since seems to be kind of an open panel, I was wanting to come back and talk about the information. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Is it Shane?
Captain Finger? Shane? Yeah.
About the moon landing stuff a week or so ago.
Okay.
One of the biggest, a couple of the issues that people have with, those that don't believe the moon landing was how the cameras were done. And I covered that a little bit. The cameras that showed outside scenes when they landed were mounted to the actual landing, the lander. That's what they call it. Sorry. And the camera that they used to show the capsule leaving the moon was one that Neil Armstrong set up outside on a tripod, and all that stuff got left there. And how they were able to get the live footage back to the Earth is they use what they call an S-band. S-band, there's many, it's basically a frequency in layman's terms. It's the carrier wave they use to get the images and sound back to Earth. And when they landed, they told Armstrong and them, say, hey, just take a nap or whatever for a few hours and then we'll get started. And he's like, no, I'm here. I'm wanting to get out. And so when they got out, they had to bounce a signal to the radio towers or antennas, sorry, in Australia. One on the West Coast, one on the East Coast, and then it went into, one was in South America, then it got up into California. And they bounced them through satellites. I mean, that right there would be, proof enough that it's possible that they did go. The technology was there. I remember we was talking about the other night about satellites. Satellites were first start getting put up in 57 or 58, I do believe. And like another one, if I'm going like way to the left of you guys' conversation, just let me know. But I figured tonight would be a good night to address it.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to spend much time on it, to be honest with you there, Free Rebel. But yeah. I find it interesting what you're saying for sure. Like everybody's got, I'm telling you, this is such a very broad opinion of, is it real? Is it not real? Me, it doesn't pertain to anything that I need to focus on right now personally. That's not that I don't find it interesting, but there's so much stuff out there that I need to focus on that I'm really not concerned whether we landed on the moon or not, to be honest with you. Shane, it was more directed towards Shane. So if he wants to comment, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. The main thing I was wondering is, or my question to you was when we talked a couple of weeks ago was, I want the paperwork on where they showed the transmission, something I can read about to where the transmission was sent, received, and how they did it and what band they used. Because like I said, I know back then they had a lot more technical stuff than what they let us know, but I'd still like to read about that because it's very hard to find that information.
Yeah, I did a little bit of research. I did find out, that they did use the S bands to get it because everybody talks about the Van Allen belt. The Van Allen belt, the amount of it's not even like radiation you get from a nuclear reactor. It's electromagnetic radiation. And, like everybody's like, oh, they protected it with gold tinfoil. All that was a shield for electromagnetic radiation to keep from complicating the mission with communications while they're flying around through the Van Allen radiation belt. But yeah, if you look back through history, though, I mean, you look at the things like Henry Ford making a car. A lot of people don't realize that when he had suppliers sending them stuff, that they would send them in wood boxes, and he would have them say, "Hey, that's cool, but can you, do it like this and have holes here and this, that, and the other?" And they take the parts out and they disassemble the boxes, and in like one side would be part of the floorboard, another side would be a part of this. He didn't chintz out on nothing. Yeah. But if I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I just want to be respectful to you here. I think you have a lot that you want to talk about. And tonight, unfortunately, is not going to be for me. But let me tell you this. This is what I'm going to do. Sometimes we're looking for something like this, a good topic to bring up and just talk about. So I'll give you my word. We'll do a show that's just about this, and you can be on the panel, and we'll discuss it further. How's that?
Sure. Hey, get back on topic a little bit about the vacations. I was watching another show, and they had mentioned that the CDC had dropped some information about, I'm assuming this is worldwide. I'm not too sure. I haven't read the article myself. The person showed it and went over some information, but they were talking about side effects of said vacations that people get, and he listed them, and they listed the amounts of incidences, and there was either just under or just over 500,000. I think it was like 498,000 people. That this is just the people that got a hold of, and the list is it's like I'm on a lot of meds myself, and I got a lot of side effects, and I did studying on the side effects of the drugs I take from the VA. Thanks, VA. And it's like I had to talk to my doctors, like, do I really need this? And they're like, well, yeah. Why? I was like, the side effects are killing me, and I got off of some of my meds, but with the side effects that they're getting far outweigh the risk of actually having to deal with the coof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, there's definitely, in my opinion, there's definitely risks for everything, and you've got to figure out what risk you're willing to take. But I've got a room full here, Free Rebel, so I got to move on here. Thank you for the call, and I'll let you guys know ahead of time. You'll see it, and we'll talk more about the moon.
Okay.
All right.
Jeff,
see you later.
Covering up them ears. I was about to fly away.
Let's bring Crystal in real quick. Hello, Crystal. How are you this evening?
I'm doing blessed. Hey, y'all. I ain't gonna take much of your time. I got my coin today. It's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna take it and put it up, and if something happens to me, I'm gonna give it to my son.
Sweet. That's nice that it finally showed up. I sent those out quite a while ago, but I had everything has to be signed for, so I'll know if it doesn't make it to its destination. So
Yeah, I didn't know that till I got to I had to go get it. I wasn't here, so they put a pink slip in my box.
well, I'm glad that you finally got it there, Crystal.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I need y'all to pray. My cousin, which she's like a sis to me, has got the coof.
Okay.
And I said, I'm not trying to say I told you so, but didn't I tell you not to take it? Because she took both of them. And she said, yeah, you did. I say, I ain't as crazy as you think I am. So, but I just want y'all to pray for her too, if you would.
Absolutely. Yep,
And I'm going to, I'll drop back down because I know you got a lot and you're trying to get off. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Love you too. We'll see you, Crystal.
All right.
See you, Crystal.
God bless. All right. Let's bring Granite in, Discernment Files. How are you this evening, sir?
Can't hear you, man.
We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Granite.
It's that Texas T-shirt, man. I'm telling you. You fan.
Well, he's got a very deep voice. I heard him on another show the other night. So
okay.
I'm interested in hearing what he has to say.
Absolutely. Now I think he's frozen.
Yeah.
He's gonna, yeah.
All right. Let me just put you in the back room there, and you can try to find your mic, and I'm bringing the next caller in. But don't go anywhere. I'll bring you back. All right, he's in the waiting room. Maybe he can try to find his mic. I'm going to bring Eric Green in here next. But Granite, if you're using DuckDuckGo or anything like that, it won't allow your mic to come up. So Chrome or Firefox, whatever it's called, those are the two. Those are the two that work the best on this program. So I don't know if you need to hop out and then hop back in, but I'll bring you on. All right, let's bring Eric in while we're waiting on Granite to find his mic. How's it going, Eric? How you, brother? This is like a 50-50 from Facebook. You there, Eric? All right.
You're having train wrecks just like I do.
Yeah, that's the problem. We got Trainwreck on here, so Trainwreck is what we get.
Sorry, man.
He sometimes he gets through, and he has once or twice, and there's been about 5 times he hasn't.
All right, we'll try Granite again. You there, Granite? He's trying. All right. Sorry about that, brother. Yeah, it's just crazy, the stuff that we constantly go through, and it is what it is, man. We just have to do the very best we can. All right, we got another caller. Let's bring David in real quick. How you doing, David?
Whoop, whoop.
What's up there, Mikey? What's up there, Daddy Travis? We got your shirt beat, Mikey. Show him the design, Travis.
I have to send it to him. I'll have to email you this.
All right, email it to Mikey. He might put it on his show, maybe not.
User discretion advised.
Is that the real Jeff B? No.
Who knows? Who knows?
I thought his dartboard has a dart in it.
I don't know. If Jeff B was here, he would have texted me. So it may be Jeff. I don't know. They're having fun with Jeff. So
right.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, Mikey and Shane, Happy New Year. Thanks for all you do, Mikey.
You're welcome.
No, I just wanted to show you our creative design real quick. We got to match your shirt. You know, we can't be playing second fiddle to you.
Yeah. David's really getting into some of this stuff. It is awesome.
You're gonna keep up with me. You better get more donations.
I'm not about donations for me. I'm actually willing to spend my money to do it because
That's all right, Shane. We can hang out at the Walmart with a cup. We're not opposed to that.
All right, I'll pull this up real quick, fellas. So there's the search for truth. Trainwreck Travis. That's it's a nice looking shirt there.
Yeah, David does some very good work.
The only problem is the train's not off the track. That's the only problem I see.
We need it jumping across a bridge because we always make
You
it
do.
across a broken bridge.
You do. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna try discernment files here one more time. See if I can get him in. Let me bring him in real quick.
There we go.
Oh, he bounced out. All right. Well, I'll try Eric one more time too here and see if Eric has found his mic. You there, Eric? All right. Well, you know, I've like I said, I've got my friend waiting on me, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do final thought, and then I got to get out of here. So I'll go with you first, there, Trainwreck Travis.
I'm going to say the same thing that I say every night. Know your neighbors, love your neighbors, help your neighbors, build our communities back. That's what we need right now. More than ever, we need that right now.
I hear you, Travis. I think that's a really good final thought. David, do you have something you'd like to say before we jump off of here?
Just keep doing what you're doing, Mike. You do an awesome job. You help my family tremendously, and I don't think I'll be able to thank you enough, but I will give you a big hug when I see you in person.
Absolutely.
Shane, keep up the good work. I hope your health stays on an even keel. And I'll admit it, Shane, you did a good job on the shirts too. I'll give you kudos. You did a good job.
I didn't do nothing but order them. Then I just had a couple conversations with him. So
well, you know, you got to take some credit, because if not, Mike will take all the credit. His head won't fit through the door to go to dinner.
I don't need any credit,
Mike
man.
is never taking all the credit. He keeps pushing off on me in case they come back screwed up, and then he has someone to blame.
Shane, your final thought, Shane.
Never. I never have one. Final thought would be, I had a good time tonight. I didn't have to think a lot. Good thing, because I ain't got many thoughts. But yeah, I didn't get stressed. And after today's pod bean, I'm pretty content. I got to pick on Tammy a little bit, and I got to pick on you this evening, and got to pick on Travis. Hell, I'm in a good mood right now.
I'm gonna go have dinner with a beautiful lady and enjoy myself. So I can't wait to get out of here. So my final thought is this. Hey, man, we're all in this together. It takes each one of us to do a part, whatever that part may be. So, you know, it's a new year. It's a new beginning. I'm excited for the future, excited for the directions that we're all going. And, of course, in the middle of my final thought, Captain Finger always wants to say something. Go ahead.
Well, that's because of Jeff. Jeff, you may be right. You got to have a first thought before you can have a first thought. That
is the real Jeff B. That's the real Jeff B.
That proves right there he is the right one. And why you might have not booted him yet, I do not know, but he will be fired tomorrow.
Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, did you see that, Mike? Jeff's asking if you're going out with a girl with a kickstand. Did you see that? I'm telling you.
All right. I got one last caller. I got one last caller, Angel. She called in real quick. I'm gonna give her an opportunity to say something real quick, and then we'll end in prayer. How you doing, Angel?
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
I found another YouTuber on YouTube.
Okay.
And I don't know who he is, but he's taking recordings of Jeff B. and I think Phil. And he's saying that Phil doesn't know how to read the actual drops, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
No, we know who you're talking about.
And I saw one more that he posted, and he had your head, Mike. It just went across the screen,
Yeah, it just rolls.
bobbing.
It rolls right across the screen.
Yeah.
Hey, look! But hey, look at this. I just want to say, look at this beautiful bald head and how round it is. It rolls really nice. So you know,
Like a
Angel,
marble.
this is all I'm gonna say. Angel is there's people out there that need to feed their families and they need material to do that, and I'm glad that I can be the material that puts food on the table. So God bless them all. No hard feelings. I really don't pay much attention to it because I'm too busy doing other things. So
But you weren't talking in it. He just showed your bobbing head.
it don't matter. I know who you're speaking of, and it's okay. I'm all right with it. All I can tell you is if you enjoy their show and you get a good laugh, keep watching. And if you don't enjoy it, you have a choice to change channels. That's what I tell people that come here. If they don't like this channel, they don't like my guests. If they don't like me, they don't like the content. They don't have to watch. They can change the channel and go somewhere else and watch something they might enjoy more than this. So I really don't worry about it, Angel. So if I'm not worried about it, I don't think anyone else out there needs to.
I
It's
found
got a
another.
special name. It's like ice cream.
Yeah,
You and
you
your
can call me
baby
Sherbert.
talk.
Well, here's my thoughts on that, Angel. They have to do what they have to do, and that's okay. What we're trying to
get
do
that,
is
but
be positive.
I-
We want to be
I mean,
positive.
if they're for us, why would they degrade them?
Because that's what they do. I guess I don't know.
All right, I gotta end it here, folks. I really need to get to my dinner. I've stayed on, so thank you for the comment, Angel. Like I said, don't if I'm not worried about it, you don't have to worry about it because it's not your head rolling across the screen; it's mine. So
Right.
just
But
laugh and have a good time.
I did see an inspiring video.
Yeah.
It was I forgot his name, but he admitted that before Trump became president, that the military asked him to come in and help them because at first they were going to just use the military and get rid of the what do you want to call the big ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Easy.
But they decided not to and decided to get a hold of Trump.
Well,
And
there's a lot of it out there, and a lot that you can find and research, and all different forms of opinions of what's happening, what's not happening, and what's going on. So, I seriously, Angel, I apologize, but I really need to get going here. So, thanks for the call in. I truly do appreciate it. So, gentlemen, we had our final thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and pray us out because I'm ready to go get something to eat. So, if you don't mind, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this evening. Thank you for the train wreck of a show that we've had. It was a blast. Lots of good laughs. Thank you for David and his family being safe. Thank you for Travis spending this time with us. Thank you for everything that Travis and his group, his team, his chat do to try to help other people. Lord, thank you for Shane, my partner in crime here, for all the wonderful T-shirts that he finally got done. Lord, thank you so much for that. Lord, thank you even for the channels out there that like to have a good laugh at my expense. God bless them as well. And everybody listening tonight, God bless you. Lord, we want to pray for Crystal's cousin who is sick right now and down. We just pray that you touch her with a healing hand. Lord, we also pray for George, who is still in the ICU, that you're with him by his side and that he's not alone and that he is also feeling your healing hand, Lord. And I just pray for everybody listening tonight that they Have a peaceful evening and a joyful evening, and we'll see him back again tomorrow. Lord, in Jesus' name, amen and amen. I'm going to hurry this up because I'm running behind. So check us out, libertywarriornation.com. You can go there. You've seen the merchandise now. You've seen what the t-shirts look like. If you want to place an order, go ahead and do that. We got coffee mugs coming. We also have badges there too. If you have a prayer request that I missed in the chat, you can go ahead and send us a prayer request at the more link. Scroll down. There's prayer request. You can send that there. You can also contact us through Liberty Warrior Nation as well. We'd like to hear from you. And here we go, Shane. You ready for the ending here? We'll be back tomorrow evening. And don't forget, tomorrow evening, we have Red Stack Stepper with us. Mr. Red himself. He's going to be on.
Send me a doggy bag. Send me a doggy bag, please.
He's gonna be on tomorrow night, so don't miss it. All right, tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Travis, what's the next one? What's the next? 6 Mountain Time. And Shane, man, it's just
5 Pacific.
5 Pacific. All right, love you all. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Great show.
Hoping for a sincere performance, but open to finding the moment, to finding out where I'm headed now. Looking for a sign of disaster, so I can make it there faster. I'm weighing the consequences out. I can see in all directions. It's all open to interpretation, but I see colors that are breaking from the other side, the other side. When I make mountains out of summer trails, when I buckle under all the details, I'll keep going till I make it to the other side, the other side. Can you tell me the secret of how you can take it or leave it? How you can blend in with the crowd? I'm so scared, so damn afraid to look. I'm so sick of talking. I'm wearing the words out, words out. I can see in all directions. It's all open to interpretation, but I see colors that are breaking from the other side, the other side. When I make mountains out of summer trails, when I buckle under all the details, I'll keep going till I make it to the other side, the other side. When it feels like everyone's out to get